Now, like we said when we left off last time, we're going to go ahead and get these doors cut off of here. While I'm doing that, Jim Bob's got something he's going to show you himself.
Well, what I got over here, sometimes when you're customizing, you need to get yourself an old car so you can get the parts off. So right here, what's this vehicle we got here?
I have no idea. That's a 1990 piece of shit.
That's right.
That's what that is.
That is a 1990 piece of shit. It's got all kinds of parts in here. Somebody took it in there, and somebody decided to paint the goddamn thing purple on the inside. So this car's a piece of shit. It's all wrecked up. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this engine out of here. Because what kind of engine is this?
That there is the GM 350 V8.
We're taking this 350 V8 out of here, putting it into here, and I'm going to show you how to do it.
Now the 350 V8 swap is a pretty common thing for a Jeep. However, being that we're working on a much smaller scale, things might get a little interesting. But what we're really concerned with in this episode is getting the doors off of here, getting the body modified, and then we'll get back to that. So I'm going to start cutting off these doors right here.
I'm going to pull this motor out of here.
I've got the trusty Dremel, and sometimes this thing don't work too well, but we're going to see what happens.
I ain't got my safety glasses, so hopefully no faces come up in my face.
Damn thing started right up. Alright, now that that's cut off there, give that a little wiggle. Get the other door off there, like that. Clean up some of these edges here. Get some of this excess plastic off of there.
We're going to clean up these doors too, because Jeep doors are hard to come by a little bit.
That's right, especially them hard doors.
That's right.
They're not a dime a dozen like the soft doors are. So as you can see, we got the doors cut off of here.
That's looking nice.
It's not looking too shabby. So Jim Bob's going to go ahead and clean up some of these edges real quick, and then we're going to get on to the next thing.
Sand them on down.
That's right.
Alright, now we want to get this motor out of here. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, your main tools are going to be your hands, because you don't need much. But I'm going to use these sons of bitches we got up here. We ain't got them there for nothing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a lot of force to get this hood off of here. Got that right off of there. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this whole son of a bitch and top off right here. You got to be careful. But you don't got to be that careful, because this is a piece of junk. So you pull that off. We got the whole top off there, the frame. So we're going to put that over there. Right here, as you can see, we got some pieces in there. That's your fan belt or whatever, your radiator. Right here, you can see the terrible interior. So if we use this, it's going to be a paint job on that, but we ain't using that. So right here, we got us the motor. So we're going to pull this son of a bitch out of here. We'll set this to the side. We'll look at, see this bottom has, there's a lot of things on this we might use. So we're going to put this back together. Get it ready. Put these back in the window. We're going to put that roof back on. And we're going to set this off to the side, because we might be jumping back to that. But right now we're just focusing on this engine. As we look at this engine, it's painted up. So we might not need to paint it. We might need to paint parts, but we'll let you know.
Alright, now, we got those doors off, all cleaned up. Got some real nice edges on there. We got to take the Dremel here, we got to cut a little hole in the hood. Now that hole is so that when we put the ram air on that we salvaged from the other car, that junker you saw earlier, so that the air can flow down, get caught in that ram air, shot right down into the motor. Now, Jim Bob pulled that ram air off there.
Got that ram air right here.
Got that right there.
Oh.
Now we're going to cut a hole in the hood. We're going to set that on there just like that. As you can see, the airflow is going to hit that, shoot it right down in the motor, give us a whole bunch more horsepower.
And it's going to cool that down too.
Damn right, it'll keep it a lot cooler.
Oh, that's cheers to that.
Sometimes I don't even think about shit like that. That's why Jim Bob's here, because I forget a lot.
Yep.
Alright, well let's get that cut out. Alright, I think we got it all figured out here. We'll lay this little thing on here like that.
That's looking nice.
I think that's going to work for us, Jim Bob. You got everything taken care of?
I can't make no sense of this dang thing. I need my glasses.
if you weren't such afraid to wear your damn glasses, nobody's gonna make fun of you.
Let's just get back to the vehicle.
Back to the model.
Alright.
We got the body all ready, getting ready to prep it for paint. Before we do that, we got to take care of all this stuff over here. Jim Bob, what we got there?
We got all the rest of the pieces, and all these will need to be individually painted. We're going to do that. We won't waste your time with all this shit. We got our rims here. Next time you see this, it's all going to be separated out, possibly painted.
Alright. Back to you in a minute.
Clint's prepping up the paint booth. We just got done pulling all these parts off of this, but we're going to keep these. We're going to put these back because we can use all these little pieces for things in our custom job. Alright, so about the only thing we can do here until we paint is really put our rims and our tires, these Mickey Thompsons. We're going to slide these sons of bitches in there. You'll see that the slide pretty good in there. And bam, there it is. You got your tires. We'll be right back and we're going to paint some of this shit. Alright, we're back. Now that we got everything painted, we're going to put this son of a bitch together. That's right.
Alright. Alright, now the first thing we're going to put on here is our little transfer case. That's going to go underneath here.
There's a little notch.
Which I can't
There's
see.
the notch.
Oh, there's the notch.
Got to put the notch right in here.
You better take care of that. That little work. You want to put some glue on that first?
Yeah, we'll glue that son of a bitch.
Glue. Give me that. I'll put the glue on there. I'll put it on that little notch.
So what you want to do is you want to use this glue right here. It'll help everything hold a lot better. As you see. Oh, don't put a lot of glue on there.
I'm sorry, Jim Bob. It just came squirting on out of there.
Jesus Christ.
You want to wipe some off with this knife here?
Oh, this is crazy. You're supposed to be easy with that glue.
Sometimes
Look, it's dripping out.
Yeah, it'll be alright.
It won't be alright.
It'll be alright.
Jesus
Stop
Christ.
the damn worrying.
You're going to ruin the damn model.
It's not my fault. Here, we'll soak it up with some duct tape.
Alright, so we're going to put this on here. Right here. What's this thing called?
That's
Transfer case. This helps transfer your cylinders and all that stuff. So right here we got the transfer case.
Put that right there. We'll take care of that glue. It'll drip right onto there.
That sounds good. If you can't duck it, fuck it.
That's right.
So there we go. We got our transfer case in there. Next up,
You're going to put that exhaust on,
we're
right?
going to have to put this exhaust in.
Okay.
This is one of the harder parts to put your muffler in.
That's right.
You got to understand. There we go. This piece goes right here.
It's got all them fancy curves on it. Here, you better do the glue this time.
Okay. Explain to them about them fancy curves in the muffler.
Well, them fancy curves, what they do is they allow the airflow to not just shoot straight out the back. Because you got to have what's called back pressure. A lot of people don't know about that. I'm not too damn sure what it means either.
So our muffler's on there now. It's snug.
Oh,
don't
set it right there. There's glue right there.
Oh, shit.
Okay, we didn't get it. We're good.
We got to let that dry.
Oh, you're dripping glue over there now.
Jesus Christ, you squeezed it too much, Clint.
I didn't mean to.
Here's a tip.
It wouldn't come out.
Don't squeeze the goddamn thing. And don't use it prior to it. Alright. So we got this. We're going to move on. And we're going to put these axles on here, buddy.
That's right. Okay, now that that little clusterfuck's over with, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with the rear axle here. Now, there's little hooks right here where you put this down in here. That's backward. There we go. There's the little hooks.
You're going to secure these and with screws this time. There ain't no glue involved in this whole procedure right here.
The damn screwdriver ain't magnetized, so that makes it a little bit difficult.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't want to over-tighten. That's one thing you definitely don't want to do.
You don't want to strip your damn threads.
That's right. There we go. Now we got that. See that?
That's looking nice. Does it have a little bounce to it?
No,
A little bit.
Not really.
Not at all.
It's supposed to, but no.
But you're probably going to see them in there.
I'll go ahead and let you do the next one.
Alright, so we're going to throw this son of a bitch right in here same way. I nearly forgot these shocks. Let me put these sons of bitches on there. Alright, so we're going to line it up with the holes just like we did the back one. Now, this is looking pretty good. This is looking like a car that's together almost. Making sure not to screw them screws too tight. So let's set that son of a bitch down.
Our working suspension don't work too well.
That's alright. Look at that son of a bitch. The only thing that's missing right now for the bottom
Axles?
good old tires. So we're going to put these tires on here. We're going to put...
And the axles.
Using these axles. Alright, so the next step to this whole model build, right here, this Jeep build, is we're going to put the axles into the rims. Once we do that, you slide it right through here.
Woo!
Right there.
Now, Jim Bob, should you put a little lubrication on that?
I don't think. It doesn't seem as if it needs any lube, but if yours seems to give you problems.
If it doesn't seem to roll along there smoothly, you might want to lube it up a little bit.
You lube it up just a little bit. Right there, and wheels are turning.
Alright.
Alright, so we want to rotate our tires and get them adjusted eventually, but that's to show you right there.
Let me hold this up for you.
Thank you. We're going to stick these right through here, do the same thing. Oh, you got to be careful, there's holes within the holes. Put this son of a bitch on here. Now, this model building, every moment it feels as if you might just break the whole damn thing into pieces. There we go. There we go. Look at this bad son of a bitch. You can put about any frame on that, it would look badass.
As you can see, we have the rolling chassis here, all done up, ready to go. Now next time, we're going to get together and do that interior work right there. We got a couple customizing things we got to do. We got to cut the door, the inside door panel out of that part there, because we cut the outside doors off, because we don't want them on there. Jeeps have removable doors for a reason.
That's right. We did a whole bunch of customizing to that Jeep body, so eventually we're going to get into that too and get that engine in there. And it's going to be a mighty fine Jeep by the time we're done with it.
That's right. We might even look into some alternatives on how to maybe raise this up a little bit, because it just seems to sit a little too low for a Jeep lover such as myself.
That's true. We need to put a little bit of lift kit on there.
Something's got to be done. So, until next time, this is Jim Bob and Clint. That's Jim Bob, I'm Clint.
That's right.
This is WWW. Wheels,
Whiskey,
and Wrenchin.
Yeehaw!